Espooky. Hello friends and welcome back to Espooky. I'm your host Soul Rack the Innocent. Tonight we continue on our quest into the world of the paranormal. I have a few videos to analyze. Let's see if we can apply some logic to them and debunk them, or see if they truly are paranormal. So why don't you sit back and relax and enjoy yourselves as we continue on our quest into the world of the paranormal. Espooky. Tonight's first video comes from Unexplained Mysteries from X. Now, what on earth was this thing? It appears to be a flying phantom. Here we have it in slow motion. I mean, you can see that whatever this thing is flying in front of the camera. But is this real? Or is this something that's being flown like a drone or a kite? Very fascinating. What do you think? Real or not? The following video comes from Demon King 2505 from Reddit. Do you believe in fairies? Do you believe that they exist and they live in the forests of the earth? These pictures are very interesting and very compelling, but are they real? Fascinating. What I find interesting is, if they do exist, why would they have a humanoid appearance? That's the one thing that always fascinates me. I'll let you decide. Are these real or are they fake? The following video comes from Sitio Paranormal from X. People are saying that what's happening here is some sort of ghostly visitation. But if we look carefully here, we can see that whatever this thing is appears to rise out of the baby. My take is that what's probably happening here is some sort of astral projection. This baby can do that, and he's doing it unconsciously, which is just fascinating. But what do you think? Is this some sort of ghostly visitation, or do you think that I'm correct and it's astral projection, or is it fake? I personally think it's astral projection. The following video comes from Nanita from X. The video starts with a man speaking Spanish saying that he's terrified in his room. He claims that this has been happening every night and that he is not scared, and yet the door starts to swing open slowly and we can hear ghostly sounds. You can hear a ghostly voice.
Es la nena esa de vuelta. Yo me voy a la.
But do you think that this is real, or is this some sort of act?
Yo no creo mucho esto. No me da miedo, pero no sé. Grabo la concha de su madre. Ahí está.
The video is definitely very creepy, and the ghostly sounds are incredible. The man definitely sounds afraid.
Es la nena esa de vuelta.
I'll let you decide for yourself, real
Yo me voy a la.
or not. The following video comes from Guardian4525 from Reddit. My friend that sent me this video says that what we're seeing here is some sort of cryptid. Perhaps it could be that creature that they call the Rake. It's very fascinating, definitely very creepy, but could this be real? Let's take a closer look, and in slightly slow motion. Here we see the creature. It does look very strange, but I don't think that what we're seeing here is paranormal. If anything, what we're seeing here is probably more than likely human. A very skinny human, a person that's probably doing something very strange at night. Perhaps this person is homeless, or perhaps they have some sort of mental health issues. Who knows when it comes to these things? But is this paranormal? I'm going to have to say that as creepy as this video is, I do not believe that what we're seeing here is paranormal. It's weird and strange. It's possibly some sort of act, or it's just some really freakazoid person doing something strange at night. But is it real? I doubt it. But what do you think? The following video comes from Squatch Watch from X. Now this video is interesting. What is that thing? Could that be some sort of ghost? Is that a person? Or could that be a Bigfoot hiding in the dark? I have slowed down the footage and brightened it so we can see it better. I mean, its arms look really long and not human. What I also find interesting is that half of its body appears to be gone. So is that a Bigfoot, or perhaps a Bigfoot's ghost? How fascinating. What do you think? I can't make heads or tails of this video.
Well, friends, we reached the halfway point of another video. Just a quick reminder to subscribe to the channel and to leave a like to the video.
The following video comes from Hell Nah from X. And this is why I don't get up to this kind of behavior. Witness now the power and terror that is nature.
And that is why I don't go on safari. No.
The following video comes from Zona de Miedo from X. Now, what was that? The video is short, and it is kind of a blink and you'll miss it. Here we have it in slow motion, whatever it is. Interesting. But is that real? Let's take another look. And there it is. I mean, looking at it carefully, I don't think that what we're seeing is real. If anything, we can see here that it is low quality CGI. But what do you think? Am I correct or not? The following video comes from Paranormal Bloke from X. Now this video is strange to look at. We see something that appears to be a ghost, but only half a ghost. Its legs. Very interesting. Now my friend who sent me this video has examined it frame by frame, and he believes that what we are seeing here is probably edited and that top half was removed, and I would tend to agree with him. It's very interesting to look at, but is it real? He doesn't think so, and nor do I. I think that it was done just to entertain people or to scare them. But what do you think? Are we correct? Or is this real? The following video comes from Demon King 2505 from Reddit. The person that sent me this calls this a land squid. How interesting. We see it here in slow motion. Let's examine it. It is very creepy to look at, and to be honest with you, this is the first time that I've ever heard of any cryptid called a land squid. Very interesting. Do you think that this could be real though? What a strange and fascinating creature to look at. Tentacles in a forest. Ugh, absolutely creepy. Here we have another take of the so-called land squid. Very weird to look at. Looking at the footage in slow motion, it appears to travel by water, somehow on land. It is very strange. Could this be real though? I mean, if it's a fake, it's well done. It is very well done, very entertaining, and frightening if this is real. I'll let you decide for yourself. Could this be a possibility? Had you ever heard of a land squid before now? The following video comes from Unexplained Mysteries from X.
Ma, you see this?
No. Holy sh!
What
the hell
Now
is
this
that?
is
What is
fascinating.
happening?
What could this be? Let's look at it in slow motion here. I would think that if anything, what we're seeing here is some sort of giant salamander creature. It's very interesting. Do you think that this is real? Is this some sort of unknown cryptid?
What is that, Ma?
I think that it's some sort of undocumented
Ma, you
giant
see this?
salamander in North America.
What is,
But what do you think?
what is happening?
The following video comes from Paranormal Bloke from X. Now this video here has been floating around the internet since 2015. We see a man that goes out for a break on his phone. They appear to be somewhere close to the water. Either it's an ocean or a lake. It is not disclosed. And then one of the men gets attacked by an unseen creature. One of the men flees in terror as the other man appears to be dragged off. Moments later, the second man comes back to see where his friend is, and then suddenly, here we have it in slow motion. You can see that the other man appears to have been crushed. Very interesting. But what do you think? Do you think that this is real? What exactly is it that we're looking at? My friend that sent me this video, he thinks that, well, this might be some sort of teaser for a movie, that it is well done. If it's fake, if it's real, the implications are dreadful. What happened to this person? Did he get mauled? Mauled by what? And what would have the force to be able to throw a body like that? Very interesting. But what do you think? Real or not.
Well, my friends, we reached the end of another video. As you can see, some of these videos were truly paranormal, and some of these videos, well, unfortunately were not, right? But that's just the way that this business is. You have to be able to sit down, analyze these things, and think to yourself, is that truly paranormal, or is it some sort of hoax? Think logically. Anyways, my friends, until next time, I've been your host, Soul Rack the Innocent. Take care. Bye.